Hi guys, recently I read a book called Atomic Habits by James Clear. This is a really helpful book on how to get your life on the right path and how to break bad habits and gain good ones. So I have a few key takeaways from it, so I just wanted to share them. Yeah. First one is to focus on small changes instead of big ones. So they were talking about in the book as if you get 1% better each day, it might not seem like a lot, but over the course of a year, that 1% better each day equals 37 times better in 1 year. Claire had this example that I really liked. It was about some bikers from England, and they were not very good. They weren't winning many competitions. And then I think a new coach came in, and the coach didn't work on the typical things that you would think a coach would work on to help cyclists advance, like working on working out and things like that. The coach worked on the friction of the bike, how the seats were positioned, the uniforms people were wearing, and just with those little changes, the bikers made so much improvement, and it was just truly remarkable. And overall, having smaller habits that help you are more sustainable in life than making a big leap, because a big leap can set you back in the future. Next, and probably the most important thing of this video, which is the biggest takeaway from this book, is to focus on systems, not goals. For example, winners and losers have the same goal in a race, to be first, but a winner may go about their training better than the loser, which makes them the winner. So instead of focusing on your end result, focus on how you can get to that end result. I'd like to talk about the 4 laws of behavioral change. The 4 laws are to make the changes obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. I'm going to break each of these things down. Firstly, you need to make the changes obvious. This can be by using a time or location, which is probably the most used method. Say you want to go to bed at a certain time, you say, I'll be in bed by 10 p.m. Time and location. You want to make your goal attractive. If going to the gym feels like punishment, try temptation bundling. You can only listen to your favorite podcast when you go to the gym, or you can only watch your favorite movie when you're on the Stairmaster. Next, you want to make your change easy. If you want to start to work out in the morning, layer clothes or whatever else you may need to make the steps easier. It may seem like a lot of chores with the driving to the gym, getting ready for the gym, all of that stuff. And then on top of that, you have to work out at the gym, right? So you want to take away as much friction from your start point to your main thing you want to do. So maybe if there's traffic, you take a different route. Laying out your clothes, those can be great things to make anything easier. Lastly, you want to make your changes satisfying. This can be most done by tracking your progress through a calendar or another tracking device. When you see your progress, it's good reinforcement and it's a sign to keep up the good work. Next, you also want to change your thinking and your identity and how you're going about changing these habits. The goal isn't to read a book, but to become a reader. Not to run 100 miles, but to become a runner. Then kind of ties back into focusing on the systems, not the goals. It's focusing on how you can change yourself and not a final end goal. Next, I'd like to go over some quotes from the book that I really liked. First one is, good habits make time your ally, bad habits make time your enemy. I feel like this quote is really good to hear a lot just because time is of the essence in this generation. We're all doing different things and, time just slips away and with a snap of your fingers. So it's good to keep yourself productive rather than not productive to make time your friend. And the next quote is kind of the basis of this book, but atomic habits are the building blocks of remarkable results. You want to go slow and do small steps so that you can get to where you want, rather than doing a big leap that might set you back in the future. Lastly, the biggest thing is patience, patience, patience. You need patience for all of this. Patience is a vital key of all of your habits. So you need patience, and all this stuff isn't going to come right away, but with patience, it will come. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you liked the video, and I hope you guys read this book and enjoy it as much as I did.